and she certainly isn't unique in keeping secrets. In fact, I want to know all of your secrets. And don't pretend like you don't have any. Alice, you're up first. Go.
Okay. I'm a bit of a klepto. I like to steal small things from department stores like Christmas ornaments and lights.
Hey, these? Margaret! Okay, fine. I cheated on a homework assignment once.
Oh, only one.
One time? Oh, okay. Haha, very funny. I admit it was a little bit of a devious strategy. So the paper was due, and obviously I hadn't finished it. But I went to class anyway, and at the end of the class, the professor asked us to pass up all of our papers, and I was strategically seated in the back, so he didn't know whether or not I passed mine up. And then I went home, finished the paper, came back that evening to the classroom, and just kind of dropped the paper outside the door, and stepped on it a bunch to like make it all scuffed, and then I left it there, just hoping that a good Samaritan would find it and turn it in for me.
Did you make the grade?
Oh yeah, I got an
Oh, in what?
A in Ethics 101. Carter, please go.
Oh, okay. I've never said this out loud to anyone except for my psychiatrist.
Take the drink.
Thank you. Once upon a time, it was Christmas, like now. I was at a party at my uncle's house. There was always a lot of drinking on that side of the family. Anyway, it was getting late and loud, so I went upstairs to their bedroom to take a nap. I was 10. I was just drifting off to sleep when the door quietly opened and my cousin, who was 18, tiptoed into the room, sat on the bed, and molested me.
What did your parents do?
I never told them. I was too young, too confused, and too petrified to tell anyone. It's been my secret. It feels kind of good to say it out loud to girlfriends.
We're glad you did. We have her back. And Diana, come here. Being Russian isn't the worst thing in the world. What's important is that we're all dedicated to the mission. We're all Sentinels. Yeah?
I suppose I'll have to trust you.
What do you think, Carter? My Russian might improve.
Okay. Well, then let's try to connect to our fellow scientists in the USSR and find a cure.
Claire, your secret's safe with me. Пожалуйста.
Пожалуйста.
Not so sure about Margaret, though. Cheating?
Okay, was it really cheating? I mean, I did the work. It was just a little late is all. I was being creative.
Oh yeah, definitely creative. Just like Diana, keeping secrets in order to succeed. I know how isolating that can feel, but we're a lot stronger together and a lot less alone.
Break the silence.
Break the silence.
Our strength is in our diversity.
Okay, it's almost time. Let's open up the dome and listen to this beauty of a radio crackle to life.
What are you doing with the minutes?
I'm hiding them. Think of it like a time capsule from 1950s. Some secrets are meant to be protected until the right time.
about it, but we have to.
Great. I cannot imagine what you've picked, but I'm sure it's gonna make everyone uncomfortable. Go with the flow for once, Grace. It's hard where she's concerned. Flow's always interrupted.
January 12th, 1973. Free at last. You're kidding. No, I'm not. As Shakespeare says, gird your loins, ladies, it's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Did Shakespeare really say that?
And for once, I am not the leader. I am Marilyn. Passionate artist, dramatic, and may I say, wise for her young age.
Beverly, philosophy and critical thinking. Current leader? I like the sound of that. Me too. Is that helpful, Grace?
Heather, pre-med, a good Catholic girl from a traditional Wisconsin family. Cut! Heather and Marilyn are childhood friends. You put that in there just to mess with me?
I swear, it says you're right here in the notes.
Just
Heather
to
and Marilyn are
make me
childhood friends.
annoyed.
Why does everything always have to be about you,
Okay,
Grace?
shall we proceed? You're up, Elizabeth.
Gladys, computer science, chemistry major, complete nerdin. Proud of it.
Lauren, educational psychology, radical lesbian, and totally out. Lily Tomlin, you're my shero. Men, their rights and nothing more. Women, their rights and nothing less.
Freedom is never given, it is won.
Choice is the law of the land, and there will never be another illegal back alley abortion in these here United States.
Can I get an off-fam up in here?
Oh, what a glorious time to be alive. To Roe v. Wade.
To Roe v. Wade.
Peace, love, and rock and roll, you scientific hippies.
Excuse me, I'm not a hippie.
Okay, frat girl, take a chill pill.
What's going on, Heather?
I just don't really feel like celebrating right now. Is that okay with you?
Okay, but
Can you just give me some space? I'm still that Catholic girl from Wauwatosa, Wisconsin.
I know who you are. Or at least I thought I did. Roe doesn't mean you have to change. All it means is that our bodies belong to us and we have a safe choice if we need one. As a med student, you should appreciate that.
Do not tell me how to think or how I should feel. We're not the same in that way.
No. I'm beginning to see how different we really are.
Hell, I mean, if they would just leave it in the hands of the midwives, the problem would certainly decrease, which is what they want, right?
No, they want it to stop.
Never going to happen. We'll just be forced back into the shadows. Women will die, but it won't stop. It will never stop.
Safety is all it's really about. Safe and legal is the mission.
Right on. And we've worked tirelessly to get this done. And why?
Because women's rights are human rights.
Ooh, look at all these sparkly dresses from the costume shop. You okay, Dad?
My period's late.
Damn, how long?
3 weeks? I'm totally freaking out.
Think positively, maybe it's just a hormonal imbalance.
But it's 3 weeks. It's hard not to think the worst.
I'm here for you, no matter what.
Thanks, Gladys.
Oh, this is just the beginning of our independence, Sentinels.
To independence! Why does everything take so damn long?
Oh, speaking of taking so long, I went to the campus doctor this week with my roommate to get the long-awaited results of her pregnancy test. So we're waiting in the waiting room, heart's pounding, it's crowded in there. The nurse walks in, calls her name. She raises her hand and announces to the entire room, "Congratulations, you're pregnant!"
Open wide? How are you feeling?
Did you forget to take your pill? Are your breasts tender?
I'm feeling tired.
Have you been vomiting in the morning?
Did you forget to take your pill?
We'll
We'll let you know in 2 weeks.
2 weeks? I'll have a call the rest bikini medicine.
That's all we are, the medical profession. Tits and
A
ass.
fucking uterus.
Mellow out, Sentinels. Help is on the way. It's just a matter of time and chemistry.
That just a matter of time part that has me worried.
Well, it's not like we haven't been working on it. There is a patented test out there. It's been around for about 6 years, developed by a woman, of course. But the problem isn't the test. The problem is resistance to marketing it to women directly instead of doctors.
That's why we need more female doctors.
Like my mom always says, if you're not at the table, you're on the menu.
In the meantime, I have been working on something of my own.
Of course you have. You're a sentinel.
We wait for no man.
Exactly. I'll be right back.
But while we wait, we might as well finish off this bottle.
Oh. What does a pregnancy test and hummus have in common?
Chickpea! Can I steal that?
Speaking of chickpea, here's a little nerdy female history for you all. The first pregnancy test actually dates all the way back to ancient Egypt in 1350 BC. Potential mothers were instructed to urinate on bags of wheat and barley. The theory went, if the seed germinated, the woman was expecting.
Oh, so you mean we've been waiting 3,000 years for another one?
Ooh, typical.
What's all this stuff?
All this stuff is going to make doctors unnecessary. Here's how it works. One test tube for each of you. Notice that there's a reagent in the bottom.
Ooh, an agent, what is in there?
Red blood cells from a sheep. Never mind that. You don't need to know. All right. What I want you all to do is to pee in a Dixie cup. Return it to me. I'll test it. P is for pregnancy. That's what I'm calling it. Lauren, you go first.
Whoa. Well, we all know that I'm the control though, right? Because we all know without a shadow of a doubt that I am not pregnant.
How does it work?
It has to do with the HCG hormone. It can appear in your blood or urine as quickly as like 10 days after conception.
Right on, Heather.
Thank you. I'm glad that my tuition has meaning. The news will make my father very happy. Although using my medical degree to create a pregnancy test might not thrill him.
Sorry, that was a lot of champagne.
I needed a dropper full.
A dropper full? Why didn't you say so? I've never peed in a Dixie cup before. I didn't know how to stop. It's all down my leg.
Maybe I can get some off the floor. Oh.
What does it matter? I'm a lesbian.
I'm still under control. It'll only take a few minutes.
A few minutes. Right on. I thought it would taste at least like 2 hours. You're a genius. High five.
Who's next? Beth? Earth to Beth?
Not sure I want to take it to tell you the truth.
What? Is there something you wish to confess, my child?
I forgot to take my pills for just a couple days. I doubled up once I realized, but my period's 3 weeks late. It's so stressful. Why does everything have to fall on us?
You know why? To keep us distracted.
Oh, who was it? Anyone we should know?
Oh, not sure I want to talk about that. Just my luck. I get laid one time and I'm pregnant. Okay, this semester. Happy now?
I believe that.
Final results are in. Lauren, you are not a mother.
Oh, far out. Give me some skin.
No.
It's sterile. It's sterile.
Whoa, steady Butterfingers.
Oh, I'm a nervous wreck. By the way, if anyone has extra time, I have a free ticket to Sunny and Cher this weekend if anyone wants to join me. I sincerely hope I'll be able to enjoy myself, Gladys.
Are we sure that Cher's not a sentinel?
Oh, no. She is definitely a sentinel. I mean, she's only 27 and they're already calling her a goddess.
I bet she'll still be performing in 50 years.
Okay, Marilyn, it's your turn.
Okay, groovy.
And try not to fill it to full, please.
Hey, don't go bananas. Unlike some people, I know how to pee in a Dixie cup.
Whoa, take note, everyone. She's got experience.
Okay, Heather, it's your turn.
Oh, Lauren's your control. You only need one.
What? I'm picky is all. I'm still that Catholic girl from Wawa. If I got pregnant, my life would be over. My mother would disown me. My father would kill me. That's not to mention the nuns.
Damn, Heather, I feel so loosey-goosey.
Oh, please don't on my account. It's just slim pickings in the med department. Plus, I can proudly say I'm on my period.
Oh, lucky you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Beverly.
Oh god.
Oh, congratulations.
Are you kidding me?
You are not a mother!
You are a terrible person.
My heart, my heart.
Okay, here it is.
Congratulations.
Oh, but why is it that grody color? Probably just too much champagne.
No, that grody color can only mean one thing.
Swine flu?
No, pregnancy.
Wow. Wait. No way. I used the pill and a diaphragm, double protection.
It still can happen. Nothing is 100% guaranteed. Not until you can still get pregnant.
So I'm the unlucky one? Are you sure that stupid little homemade science project of yours is correct? Because you are seriously fucking with my head right now.
Okay, don't have a cow.
Oh, I'm not having a cow. I'm having a baby, apparently. It's a psych, right?
I'm sorry, I triple checked my work is very accurate.
Oh, who the hell are you? Some medieval piss prophet? Don't you understand? There are no children in this artistic dream. At least not now. And artists make terrible parents. Everybody knows that.
Whoa, I never realized that, but it is totally true.
I'm on my way to New York City after graduation. I have a scholarship to study with Stella Adler, the greatest acting teacher in the world. Do you have any idea how difficult that was? I was chosen out of hundreds of talented applicants, mostly male. I'm going to carve my own path. I owe it to my gender.
You're such a free spirit, Marilyn.
Our generation is a generation of firsts. We don't even have to get married anymore if we don't want to. I have a friend who's going to a sperm bank to get pregnant. We're free! How could I possibly stop and have a kid right now?
You could. It would change your life. It would send you in a totally new path, but that might not be a bad thing.
Or you could take time out to have it. Well, maybe your friends wouldn't have to go to the sperm bank.
Ugh! I know you have one. Don't give me that look, Heather. I've read the studies, and it's just a swig and a toke.
It's just about controlling women.
I'm a 22-year-old adult. I decide when and if I give birth.
Some things happen for a reason.
Maybe you're being tested.
Oh, seriously, Heather? Not that old-fashioned baloney on a plate. Why isn't being chosen out of hundreds of talented artists and being awarded a scholarship enough? I did everything I could to prevent pregnancy except having sex. And I refuse to feel guilty for that.
Ooh, let your freak flag fly.
That path is not for everyone.
Exactly. So why pretend there's only one definition of female, right?
Power to the feminine.
You are so high, Lauren.
I think that we're all high. This started out as a celebration, remember?
The world is overpopulated. There's famine, racism, sexism, and atomic bombs. What if I don't want to bring a child into this mess? Besides, women are having babies into their mid-30s now. I still have time. If I don't get punished by God, that is.
And what about God?
Oh, that's between me, my God, and my free will, which was given to me by God.
But it's life.
Oh, it's 4 cells at this point.
That have potential.
I have potential. My body, my life, my verdict. I'm sovereign.
It's against the moral law.
Oh, be careful, Heather.
Maybe if you'd been more careful.
Oh! You want to push all my buttons.
They're easily pushed when you feel guilty.
I do not feel guilty.
I would.
I know you would.
Maybe you should.
Oh, are a religious nut.
I will pray for you.
My faith does not need defending from you.
Are you sure?
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
You are both poo-poo. This is a civil rights issue. Church and state must remain separate.
We've had a lot of champagne.
We have.
It wouldn't be my choice.
But thanks to Roe v. Wade, it's mine. My heart is pounding in my chest.
My heart's in my throat.
So difficult to talk about.
Almost impossible.
I'll take almost.
Almost is not enough.
That was 26 years ago, and still nothing is settled.
Settled? Our rights are so fragile they can be taken away with one stroke of a pen.
Back to barefoot and pregnant.
Oh, they'll have to kill me first.
Come on, let's take a moment to center ourselves in our hearts. Breathe in. Exhale and let it go. It's over. Roe v. Wade is the law of the land. Breathe in. And this time, as you exhale, I want you to imagine all that anxiety leaving your bodies like snow melting away in spring. Off them.
Off them.
Now, shake it off. There is only one last story left to tell, and it's mine. Remember when I told you my great-grandfather was a janitor at Lux, and my great-aunt Marge was a founding mother Sentinel?
Speaking of, you still owe us those details later in my dorm room with the beers.
Now you're right.
All right, well, I'm going to save my daddy all that beer money and tell it to you right now. August 1945, the vow.
Wait, cut! Why does Maeve get to play the force of nature?
Because she is.
But what if I wanted to play the force of nature?
Oh, you're a force of nature, Grace, believe it. Didn't we just do some calming yoga? There will be a lot more opportunities to tell these stories.
Sure, but I don't see why I don't get
Right! Verna, pre-med, looking forward to moving to the peace and quiet of the suburbs.
The great Dot Valentine, a force of nature with Egypt on her mind, definitely looking to break out of domestic containment.
Lydia, writer of fiction, already working on the great American novel. Looking forward to being a wife and mother.
Oh my god, this is only the first taping. We're all pretty intelligent, so can we act like it, please? Please. Elizabeth, you're up.
Carolyn, international law and languages. Gonna find me a seat at the table.
Marge, engineer, and mythic lesbian diva. Thank you, Katie. I'll do your Aunt Marge proud.
You better, or else she might come back to haunt you. Holy mackerel, this place is magical.
You can say that again.
Holy mackerel, this place is magical.
I'm sensing something. Wait, Verna, do you still have that Ouija board in your purse?
You're such a crack of thought.
I feel a strong female presence. Is someone here? Do you have a message for us?
Ask her when the boys are coming home from the war. The exact date.
Okay. She says very soon.
Can she be more specific?
Can you tell us? Hello? Hello? Shoot, I've lost the connection.
That's all right. I'll be ready for it whenever it comes. I just finished reading this new book by Thomas Horton. It's what men don't like about women, and he's got some pretty good advice. Like, don't be too bossy in bed, never pretend you're his intellectual equal, always pretend you're a virgin, duh. Never ask for a fur coat or a new refrigerator right after having sex. Actually, don't talk at all for 15 to 30 minutes right after having sex.
Okay. Not to change the subject, but to change the subject, can I just say, I am so proud to be here, even if we did have to spend the day cleaning Roombic Hall. We have scholarships, ladies, for the what?
The first master's program at Lux
University! How many Wisconsin heifers in 1945 can say that?
Who are you calling a heifer? I laid off
interns, especially for the boys.
And someday there will be a lot more than just 5 graduate scholarships for women at Lex University. Oh, where's Marge and Carolyn?
Oh, they ran straight down to the admin office. I don't know, they'll be back in a minute.
Oh, I hope Carolyn isn't angry with me that I came in here without her.
You came in here without me. I'm angry. We agree.
Sorry.
May I remind you all, I know all about this place. The last astronomy class in here was 2 years ago.
What's this circle on the floor?
There used to be a telescope here. Check this out. When I pressed the first button, the air dome pulls down and there are actually 2 notes. And the second button, and right after your sun shines in, it shines its light on our beautiful college, female educated races.
Wowza!
Boy, oh boy, Doc, where'd you learn how to climb like that?
Oh, my dad's a fireman.
Fireman? Then where do your big brains come from?
Oh, my dad has brains. He just had 12 siblings, so he didn't get to college, but he loved Egyptology and archaeology. He kept a stash of books in his closet. I used to take a flashlight in there for hours, poring over them like someone obsessed.
You're such an ace, Doc.
Save it. I'll be a real ace in a few years. I have big dreams of getting out of here and being an archaeologist.
I wish I could read hieroglyphics.
Oh, they're the original form of writing.
Wait, what are you drawing?
This is the cartouche for a female pharaoh. Her name was Hatshepsut. I think that's who I was sensing when I first came in.
Did you just say female pharaoh?
She lived 1,400 years before Cleopatra and was way more significant.
Why have I never heard of her?
Because, for one, you don't have my father's library, and 2, because Hatshepsut was nearly erased from history.
Why?
Why? When do women ever get credit for anything? Once she was pharaoh, she changed her name to Ma'atar, which literally means goddess of truth. These glyphs are sacred, originally used to carve inscriptions on temple walls.
Oh, are you saying the dome is sacred?
I think I am. Oh, I think Hatshepsut is here. She wants me to say this place is sacred, especially for us, the 5 of us.
Why the 5 of us? What's so special about us?
We're Wisconsin women, we're farm girls with master's degrees. I officially christened the dome sacred.
It's ours. No one else knows about it.
We can gather here late at night in secret and strategize the future.
Why in secret?
We have more power in secret. We stay invisible, working behind the scenes, and now Hatshepsut, goddess of truth, will always watch over us. She's gone. Listen, I've already drawn a cartouche on the dome, so why don't we all draw our initials on it and christen it properly? Who wants to go first?
Wait, well, cut. Oh, sorry. Oh my God, that's it. I'm a genius, but I'm as dumb as a box of rocks. Those aren't Roman numerals, they're initials. Spent years trying to figure that out. Yeah. Clueless. Sorry, Michael.
School.
Oh, before I forget, how was everyone's summer?
Oh, I was dreaming of Egypt, but I spent the summer working in the perfume department at Woolworths. Have you tried Egyptian Nights, Madame? An eau de parfum with notes of jasmine that will inspire all the boys to go crazy for you.
That sounds all right by me. It's been 4 years already. By the time I get married, I'll be an old maid.
How is it that one man with one bad idea almost destroyed the entire world?
Women have been living with the evil of bad ideas for centuries.
This is why we need more of us at the table making decisions.
A woman's touch is what is needed, and I intend to put my fingerprints on everything I possibly can.
You think the boys will let you?
Let them try and stop me.
No one's gonna stop us now. Look.
Oh my God! Oh my goodness, I need a drink!
Are you legal?
I'm 20 and a half.
Yeah.
Good enough. It's B-Day! And as a Girl Scout of legal age, I have come prepared. Don't worry, it's the janitor's. I'm sure he won't mind. He's my uncle. Is this real?
Yes, it is. It's all here. war to end all wars.
To the end of fascism.
For good this time.
We can do it.
We did it.
We did things we didn't even know we could.
Welders.
Oh, shipbuilders.
Frequency hopping.
Thank you, Annie Lamar. I'm having a vision. Introducing Dot Valentine, adventurer, archaeologist, discoverer of new worlds.
I'm gonna write the great American novel.
Ooh, they have to let us in now. We're 3.8% of the workforce.
I don't know anyone willingly going back to being a housewife.
What's wrong with being a housewife?
Things can finally go back to normal.
What do you mean, Lydia? There is no normal to go back to.
What's normal anyways?
We just dropped 2 atomic bombs.
It won the war, didn't it?
It won the war, but is it winning?
Will we ever feel safe again?
Well, I'll feel safe again as soon as my fella comes home and takes me in his arms.
It's gonna take a lot more than a hug from a man to make me feel safe again.
Einstein said if he had to do it over again, he would become a plumber.
Stop it! It won the war. I, for one, I feel grateful. My baby boy's coming home, and I want a wedding with a white dress made of parachute silk and lace, and my mother's veil, and the house in the suburb. 6 kids.
Whoa, 6 kids? I didn't even know you were Catholic.
Oh, I'm not. I always dreamed of having a really big family, though. Probably because my mom died giving birth to me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lydia. I didn't know that.
It's okay. It was a long time ago.
What about your degree?
I just said I was gonna write, didn't I? I can win a Pulitzer writing right on my back porch. Plus, I've already started my novel. It's all about how a good man's hard to find.
Alright, well don't flip your lid, but I've got a lot more on my mind than home economics and decorating. I mean, none of this would have happened if there was a woman at the table, and I do not mean the dinner table. Look at these pictures, all these men, all these rich, entitled men making all the decisions for everybody else. I mean, Churchill and Roosevelt and the rest.
Those brilliant men saved our lives, and I, for one, am grateful.
I'm not saying I'm not grateful. All I'm saying is that there wasn't a single woman in the room. Not a single woman has ever been instrumental in bringing the war to an end.
Oh no, I volunteered day and night and used my medical skills.
It's not enough. Not anymore. We have to have an equal voice. It has to be a partnership.
Exactly. I mean, they used us for our intelligence and then told us to just go back home. It's a load of crap.
What do we do?
We'll have our degrees. Use them on your front porch if you have to, but don't let anyone stop you. The time is now, the door is open, and we better run through it before the boys figure out what we're doing.
We'll sneak through the back door and scare the pajamas out of them.
Oh, they will not see us coming.
Who takes women seriously? Let's take a vow under this sacred dome that there will be a woman present at the table wherever all important decisions are being made.
Okay? And with this vow, we are creating a secret sisterhood at Lux University.
Like a secret society, like Skull and Bones at Yale.
Well, why not? Only instead of the Brotherhood of Death, we can be the sisterhood for a better future.
Yes.
Let's think about this. A secret society dedicated to the intellectual advancement and freedom of women.
Those are big ideas.
It is 1945. The war to end all wars is over. It's time for big ideas.
A sisterhood dedicated to helping women achieve greatness in all fields and getting us positioned wherever the important decisions are being made.
That sounds like a mission to me.
How many do we allow into the secret sisterhood?
There's 5 of us, so maybe we keep it to 5. That's a reasonable number to ensure it's kept secret.
But they have to be the best of the best Lux has to offer. The elite. Unlike the boys at Skull and Bones, money and social position are not the criteria. Genius is.
Genius. I like that.
Yes, 5 dedicated geniuses working in secret.
Under cover of night.
Ooh, and from the top of this old astronomy tower, we will look over the college and beyond.
What should we call ourselves?
Sentinels, in honor of the silent Sentinels. Here's to Alice Paul and Lucy Burns.
To Alice Paul and Lucy Burns.
Here's to women who were force-fed and tortured.
Force-fed.
torture?
Here is to November 14th, 1917, the Night of Terror. Never forget.
Night of Terror, you guys are scaring me.
You should be scared. Terrified, in fact. During the Night of Terror, on the order of President Woodrow Wilson.
Woodrow Weaselword Wilson.
Yeah, Woodrow Weaselword Wilson, 168 suffragists still locked up in several prisons around DC were dragged out of their cells and brutally beaten by their jailers only hours before they were released. Just to win the goddamn right to vote? Break the silence.
That's it. That's our motto.
Break the silence.
What about a pledge?
Speak up.
Dream big.
Disagree.
Act courageously.
Ooh, and infiltrate, like Julia McWilliams.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez Louise, look her up.
We'll start here, and year by year, little by little, step by step, we will make an impact.
Sometimes the slowest horses are the best.
But why does everything take so damn long?
To us.
To the Sentinels!
Break
the silence!
Wow, genius! I'm using that from now on.
That's quite the story.
I mean, it's just the tip of the iceberg. Look at all this stuff.
I just don't get it. The importance of this group, the immense work that you've done over the years, why end it? Why not just have the meeting somewhere else?
Michael, we brought you here because you have the platform to tell our story. Just because the Sentinels are ending here at Lux University doesn't mean the movement ends. In fact, it's only just begun.
And realistically, how long before we could be ready for a campus premiere?
We kill ourselves, 3 months of filming, 3 months of promo and premiere.
6 months? You hear that, Grace and Maeve? We'll need a truce.
I'll surrender if you do.
I capitulate, but only because he said it first.
Total ceasefire?
Roger, Wilco. Copy that.
Not even odd how women do that.
What?
Settle your internal conflicts for the greater good. My daughter has been a peacemaker her whole life.
That's why the world is a better place with more women at the table.
Ugh, I agree 110%. Moving forward, we do need to start working on promotional material so that once the doc's in the can, we're ready to go.
Docs in the can. That's so Hollywood. I'm getting so excited.
Okay, Michael, prepare yourself because you are the only man to have ever seen us. Everything is all here. All of our history. And then some.
Oh, wow. I'm honored. Thank you. Yeah, I was mentioning I have a daughter at Yale. She's a senior fellow. And she's currently on a team working on the cure for breast cancer with Dr. Mary Kay.
Yeah, we know.
Huh?
We're a big network. Sentinels are all over the world, Michael.
But what we didn't know was that you were Valerie's father? Wake up, Sentinels!
I think she'd make an incredible Sentinel.
She already is. She's our legacy.
We can't wait to share everything with you, Michael, but right now, we need to finish our last meeting.
No men allowed, I'm afraid.
Of course.
For the 21st century.
The sky's the limit.
Well, I now declare the final meeting of the Sentinels at Lux University, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, December 19, 1999, officially adjourned. All in favor?
Aye.